Okay, so this is one of our all-over body workouts for you. Chloe's going to take us through it. As you can see, she's warming up on the treadmill to start. She's jogging at a speed of around 5.0. You can also walk on the treadmill just to get the heart rate up a little bit and get the legs loose. She's put this treadmill on an incline of around 3.0 just to make it a little bit more difficult for her. Okay, now we're moving into the stretches, tapping the inside of the heels, loosening off the back and also the back of the legs. The next stretch after that, she's brushing the floor and she's opening up at the top. We're getting the lats stretch, the legs, bit of an all-over stretch to be honest. Okay, moving on to the next one, some nice slow and steady squats, making sure all the weight's going through the heels, the chest's nice and upright. And this one's just twisting around, loosening off the back, making sure the legs are following too. And then she's moving into some press-ups. Chloe's doing the press-ups on her knees just to make them a little bit more easy for her. That's absolutely fine. Okay, then we're moving into the main part of the workout. Always do your warm-up set first. This is the leg press. And on the full workout, we're doing 3 sets of 10 reps, and we're going to have 45 seconds in between each set. 45 seconds rest in between each set. Nice and slow and controlled on the leg press. And then the second exercise, we're moving on to lunges. So that's lunging out, making sure heel contact first, and there's a nice gap between the heel and the knee. And again, back is nice and straight and upright. So that's 2 leg exercises there for you. And then we're moving straight on to the next exercise, which is side raises for the shoulders. As you can see, Chloe's taking those dumbbells up to the side, holding them, and then fighting against them on the way down, not just dropping them down. So you're getting work on the way up and work on the way down too. Next exercise is called a lat pull down, and it's for the back, muscles on the back. And again, you can see she's pulling that down to the top of the chest, really controlled, and then really controlled on the way back up. 3 sets of 10 on every exercise. Now the next exercise is a chest press. And again, those elbows are up there by the chest and she's pushing out nice and controlled and keeping the resistance there on the way back in. On these 3 sets of 10 reps, if you've done 8 reps and it hasn't really challenged you, you can increase the weight a little bit on your next set. You really want to be feeling it. This is tricep extensions now, keeping the shoulders fixed and extending at the arms, splitting the rope at the bottom and pulling it to the sides. This is called the superset because we put 2 exercises together without any breather, and the second exercise is bicep curls. So keeping those elbows in, curling up to the top, there's no hip movement, and you're just challenging the arms. So you do that one 3 sets. This next exercise for the core, it's called the plank. We've probably all done it, but here it is done by Chloe. So the elbows are under the shoulders there, and she's up on her toes, and as you can see, she's got a nice straight back. And you're going to hold this 30 to 45 seconds, depending on what level you're at, and then you have a breather, you do it 3 times. That's the workout done, and Chloe's now doing the cool down. She's jumped on the bike, and she's just getting that heart rate back down after an intense workout. And then after the bike, we're going to move on to some stretches. You can just follow the stretches, I won't talk you through them because I'm going to talk about the workout we've just done. With the workout, as we said, it's 3 sets of 10 reps on each exercise with a 45-second breather in between each set. Talking about the reps and the weight, as I said, if you've done, always do a warm-up set on each new exercise, just to ensure you don't strain any muscles. But when you've done your warm-up set, move on to your working set. Now your working set, if you're doing 10 reps, by rep 8 and 9, you really want to be not struggling to absolute failure just yet, but you want to be making sure you're really feeling it in that area that you're working. And if you're not, or if you're unsure about anything, you can always email us in or message us on Facebook, and we'd be happy to talk you through this workout. Good luck with the workout, and be sure to keep your eye out for an email with workout number 2. We're going to keep these coming, and we'll just let Chloe finish off her stretches, stretching out the hamstrings there, pulling the toes up, keeping the leg completely straight. And I hope you enjoyed this video.